I have a creative side of me making trash to treasure.
I will take regular clay and wrap this, and then I have a stamp that I go back and I give it the tulip look.
I do like to give new life to old things. I'm glad that was part of me when this happened. I had a bulging disc in my neck, and so I was going to require fusion. When they were trying to bring me out of the anesthesia, I was actually paralyzed from the neck down. You know, when you're paralyzed from the neck down, your body immediately, your muscles start to atrophy.
Now this one just has chicken and sausage in it.
I started having problems with bladder infection. My doctor figured out that part of the damage that I have with my bladder is that as your bladder fills up, there's a sensation that your body provides you with a 30-minute, 15, 20. So I don't have that sensation. My bladder fills up, and the sensation doesn't happen until it's almost too late. That is how I ended up not immediately knowing that I was going to need catheters. You know, when you're in your early 40s, healthy, riding your motorcycle with friends and taking long trips on weekends, that all ended for me at that point. Training did not exist, so this is kind of how it happened. They got a box and they threw in all of these catheters and they said, find one that you like. And not knowing anything about catheters, you got some that you had to put the greasy goo on, and you're trying to tear these aluminum packets and they just twist in your hands. Heaven forbid you're in a public area and now you have to use your teeth. Women should know to read the instructions, but the print was so small and I don't have eyes that can read micro. There was no one to help me. The GentleCath Air, even the packaging is different. With the smaller catheter, you can put it in your back pocket, and I walk to the bathroom like everybody else does, swinging my arms, nothing in my hands. And so I have everything that I need. The solution is much easier to guide. If you weren't in a situation where you could dispose of it, you could actually close it back, and everything that is in there is going to stay in there. You can put it back in your purse. It's a better catheter.
It's waterproof canvas, and it's got a waterproof backing on it, but we're talking about Texas weather.
Working with my hands has always been a therapy for me because it allows me to concentrate. It puts my thoughts on one thing. I'm driven by inspiration. I would give this advice to anybody. You can't just sit there and sit in it. You can't, because it doesn't have to be that way. My little big girl, who's now in her 40s, she had a school project, and it was, she had to write about who her hero was. I didn't have any clue. I was just reading it from top to bottom, and when I got to the bottom, I was her hero. That's a lot to live up to, believe it or not.
My floating shelf, you can see there's some deer horns hanging out of the box.
This is actually fire.